Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Threepwood, our not dwarf warrior, our dwarf hunter on Mirage Raceway Classic EU. I should say it's World of Warcraft, shouldn't I? Yeah, I hope you're all good. I've literally just pressed stop recording and recording again because I realised it was going to be too much for just one episode. But then I thought, you know what, I've still got some time before I need to go to bed, really. So I will just record like an extra little half an hour where hopefully we can get to level 10. And maybe we can get our piggy. Or whichever animal we choose to have in the end, but I think it's probably going to be a piggy. It's always a bit of a shock if any of you have played Season of Discovery and how overpowered a lot of the classes feel on there and how quickly you can kill things. Coming back to Anniversary or, you know, just the classic version of the game, it's always surprising just how long things take to kill. Like, it's a completely different paced game. We haven't killed any snow leopards yet. And our bags are full. Gosh, yeah, we never actually got a new bag. Oh, I'll have to buy some with that money that we've got there. That I've sent over. Get you all down, thank you very much. Okay, and how many piggies have we got? We're about to get half done. And yeah, once we get our pets, our leveling speed is just gonna increase dramatically. If you're new to the channel and you are still with us, hello, firstly, thank you for stopping by. I'm Midi, this is Midventures. We are, well, we've been exploring kind of content recently, but really what we are is a chilled out, comfy and conversational World of Warcraft channel that focuses on long form World of Warcraft journeys that are, like, as I said, comfy. You know, you're not going to hear me screaming too much and all that kind of over the top stuff. It's not really what I am. We're here for a relaxed time, taking in the environment and all of that kind of stuff, and just enjoying the game. I haven't got big, you know, I'm not a big epic raider or anything like that. I like WoW for its social factors, doing dungeons, meeting random people out in the world, and really, yeah, just taking our time with it all. If that sounds good to you, please drop us a subscription. That would really, really help me, and I would really appreciate it. To all the current viewers, subscribers, long-time fans of the channel, thank you for the continued support. I very much appreciate it. In the last episode, we were talking about some video game memories. Now, obviously, that it's exactly the same day. I was, you know, this is probably 2 days apart, these videos, but it's been, what, half an hour for me. And I was thinking about what other things we could talk about in terms of games. And I remembered there was one console that I never mentioned that defined my youth. And that was Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red. Now, I had Pokemon Red, both when it originally came out, and then I got Fire Red on the Game Boy Advance. Now, strangely enough, I have more, though I played a lot of Red and Gold back on the old original Game Boy Color, my biggest memories and fondest and favourite memories are of playing Fire Red, you know, many years later. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. You know what? No, scratch that. Because I know huge Pokemon fans, and I'm not a huge, but I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of Pokemon, and it's been I've played all the games. I haven't finished a lot of the more recent ones, sadly. But there's a playthrough of Fire Red on this channel if you're interested in that. I love I love those old style games, Sapphire and Emerald and all of that. Those are just like peak. But I do like maybe in the minority here, but I like the remakes Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. I think they're really good. Once again, a lot of my love for games and my opinions of games comes from like where I was in my life at that points. Like, it's not always just about how good they were objectively as a game. It's sort of like how they affected me and how they may have helped me. And especially at the time when I got my 3DS, well, I had the 2DS, and I was playing X and Y and Alpha Sapphire and stuff. I was in a place where I needed games to be a real escape from the real world, because the real world wasn't really a place that I wanted to be in that much. So I'm always gonna have huge memories of them and fond memories of them. But yeah, so originally it was Pokemon Red on the Game Boy Color. I think it was a neighbor who lent it to me, and yeah, just loved it from day one. And yeah, my God, what a lifelong love of it, really. The reason I said I'm not a huge fan is because I've got a friend who watches the channel, as well as his partner Lex, or Lex and Max. If you're watching this, I know you don't really watch the WoW stuff, but if you are, a little shout out to you. Really good friends of mine. They really enjoyed the WoW. They were watching a lot of the WoW, a lot of the Pokemon stuff that I was doing a couple of months ago. But he is a huge Pokemon fan. Like the films, the trading card games, the whole shebang. Like, loves it. So yeah, that's why I fear to not fear. I fear to say this about myself. No, I'm not as inclined to say that I'm a huge fan, because I've seen huge Pokemon fans. I've been very disappointed with, recent Pokemon releases and stuff, so it's always hard, when something that you have a lot of nostalgia attached to ends up being or becomes rubbish. Because you feel like it's almost failed you or like let you down. I certainly had those feelings when watching the release of Shadowlands and playing a little bit of Shadowlands, the WoW expansion. I sadly I fell out of love with WoW around that time, and even like Battle for Azeroth as well. Like, I enjoyed some of the leveling stuff with that, but I think if Classic hadn't come out around that time, I don't think I'd have ever gone back to WoW, and because I don't. If Classic doesn't come out, I don't think the World Saga comes out. The most recent sort of. The expansion trilogy that they're going to do with like the War Within and all of that. I don't think that happens without Cataclysm, because I think people without Cataclysm, sorry, without Classic, because I think people began to realize what WoW used to be and how it used to feel, and then how it was now. And I think people were like, yeah, this isn't right. So they brought Metzen back and stuff like that. I enjoyed the War Within. For what it was. I'm not a big end game guy, which I feel like I talk about every time we talk about this. So, but for what it was worth, and the story and leveling campaign, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I can't complain. cannot tell a lie. Okay, we're halfway through the snow leopards. So let's get you guys done, shall we? That might get us to level 10. Oh no. Oh, I knew that would happen. Look at this pro hunter skill. My god. 2 at a time, not a problem. And if you guys want to help me... Yeah. Oh, that one didn't count. Did that one count? Oh, maybe that didn't count. Oh dear. Oh well. I felt pro for a little bit then. 3 more. 3 more kitty cats. I guess we didn't put enough damage on the other one. Oh well. For God's sake, I'm pulling everything. Leave me alone, you silly bear. I'm only interested in kitty cats. Oh, can we get another days off? Yes. Here we go, get some shots down. Lovely. That was very good. Okay, and then you... into a daze. Might get maybe 1 more off. Nice. Hey, we're pretty good at this. I don't think you see a lot of low-level hunters playing the way I'm playing. Okay, last one. Get some shots down the range. Into a daze. Or concussion shot. Oh yeah, perfect. I think we can get another one on. Won't kill, but maybe we can... Oh, it did? Damn, son. Okay. We go to Brunel. We hand this in. It doesn't matter if it doesn't ding us 10 because we've got 2 hand-ins there. We go train level 10 spells and then we do our pet stuff. Got to remember to make some of these linen bandages. I feel like I can't speak properly tonight. Tripping over my words. How long have we got left on the hard zone? Still 19 minutes, yeah. It's worth running instead. I'm okay, thank you, buddy. Okay. Sell some stuff.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Is there... Oh, we need to buy more bullets eventually. Is there a general goods here? No. There's a repairer though. Okay, now can we accept this? Okay, cool. Let's get back to Cadanos. Okay, we are back in Cadanos. Just approaching the first hand in here. I think this will probably ding us 10. Which is very exciting. Here we go.
Well met. Safe travels.
And we'll also get a new axe. There's level 10. Awesome. Okay. So, I think we want endurance training. Let me just have a little look for some suggestions here. WoW, WoW Classic, Beast leveling. There we go. No, it suggests the other one actually. Oh, right, okay. Okay, we'll do that. That's fine. If it's not suggesting that, then we'll give it a go. I'm getting thick. Maybe it's one of those things where the percentages are so small and you're working off such small numbers. It doesn't really make it worth it. Is the health won't matter apparently for most fights. Okay. We can always grab it if we want, or if there's like a boss battle or whatever that we're struggling with. By boss, I mean like a. Oh, we need to get a Thunder Ale, a group quest that we're doing on our own, or like an elite or something like that. Hello. Here you go. And do this. Thank you. And then we're actually, where's the general goods fella? There you are.
Great to meet you.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna go a bit crazy here and buy 3 of these big bags, or big-ish bags.
Safe travels.
Okay, then we don't have to worry about bag space for a little bit. They're not the biggest bags, but it gives us a lot more free space, to be fair. Okay, you Frostbane hold. God, we still haven't got a piece of leather chest, so we're rocking this awesome robe. Very nice. Okay, I also need.
Watch your back.
I also need more pellets or bullets, whatever you want to call them. So I'm just going to run back quickly while I remember, and then it's time to do the pet training. A couple more light shots, thank you very much. They should all be in there. Yeah, cool. Right, here we go. Exciting times as we get our pet. A few little quests, I think there's 3. I think is it like a boar, a cat, and a bear? I should also train my level 10 stuff. Filter by available. New hawk, new serpent thing, new track humanoids. Not really bothered about that. But yeah, I will take these. And the new aspect. Oh, aspect of the hawk is something we don't have yet. Awesome. We'll definitely put that in for now. So we're going to tame a large crag boar to begin with, which I think will eventually be what we use. So let's find a large crag boar. Oh, this is exciting. It feels like we're properly unlocking the power of the hunter. Oh, hello, sir, or madam. Let me tame you, my friend. Also training our defense up. There's large crag boar. Now, he's not our actual real pet at the moment. But we just have to go and say, hey, look what we did. I was about to get a screenshot, but actually we'll wait until we get our actual pet.
Here there. Be good.
Okay.
Up with ya. Watch your back.
Snow leopard. Okay, so we need to dismiss large crag boar there, who will hopefully be shot by the mountaineers. Hello? Hiding in a bedroom. Did you give up? Thank you. Okay, snow leopard next, and then I think it's bear after that. Oh, I just got a real life shock then. My electric fly swatter thing in the kitchen just caught something. So yeah, if you saw me go, oh, that's what that was. Okay, snow leopard. Okay, that was the large crag boar that I think we just got, and there is a snow leopard. Come back. Okay. Oh, you did come back. Now, I think there's some ice claw bears around there for the next one, and maybe down on the other side of Karanos. There we go. Nice. Oh, so we're going to have a pet for Operation Recombobulation. We will probably just chill in Dunmaro for the next, I don't know, few levels, and probably get all this done, then go back to Elwyn.
Interest you on the pint?
Okay, here you go.
Watch your back.
What's on your mind?
There we are. So Ice Claw Bear, if I am correct, there is... Oh, moving the map. Yeah, there's one like round the back. That's a young black bear. Yeah, I'm sure it's around here in like this small little valley around the back. What's that? That's a young black bear. There he is. Ice Claw Bear. Hello. Ice Claw Bear, would you like to be my friend? Okay, very good. So I think this is the last one we have to show off to him, and then he's going to be like, okay, go do it yourself without the training rod. And yeah, we get to pick our pets. I'm probably just going to get one and then obviously just use that for as long as possible. If I need to train other pets to learn other abilities, I think that's how it works. Like if you want the next level of charge, that's fine. But I'll do that just so I can train like whoever we pick. And I think it is going to be a piggy.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Okay.
Watch your back.
Oh god, we're going to go to Ironforge. Come on, dude. Okay, let's dismiss you. Goodbye, bear. Go learn training lesson. You know what? I'll see you there again, guys. Just to keep the pace going. Hey, folks. We are back in the warmth of Ironforge. Hope you're all okay. That didn't take too long. I've just handed in another little quest. I think it was called the Reports or something. From Karanos there. Just thought I'd do that on the way over. And yeah, we're heading to speak to Belia Thundergranite for training the beast. And I think then we'll finally be able to teach ourselves how to train our own animals. Our own pets.
What's on your mind?
Hello. Okay. I understand why, you would put that quest there. It feels like, hey, you're going to the city to, like, the big hunter trainer, but, man, just put it in Karanos. Come on. What are we doing? Okay. So, yeah, we now have Train Beast, which is... Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, we do. Beast training. Wait. Hold on a moment. Yeah, we do. Tame Beast, okay. Or maybe we already had it and I was just getting the ability to train ability. Oh. Right, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got this Train Beast button, which I'll just pop there for now. We're going to have Call Pet. What do I want for, like, Call Pet? Yeah, probably that's fine. Then I've got Feed Pet there, which doesn't need to really be bound. We've got Revive Pet. I'm going to put that and that like that. Yeah, I'll put Dismiss Pet next to it. So we should have Feed Pet, Dismiss, Revive Pet. Yeah. Don't really need Tame Beast. But you know what? I'll leave it there. Why not? Okay. What we'll do is we're going to go get our piggy. And then we'll leave this episode there. This will probably be a shorter episode, but, it's a nice little special pet training special. Let's find a piggy. I've already got a name in my mind, what I want to call him. Got a few names, actually. Whether to keep it, in theme with the Threepwood thing, or go for something different. Either way, you are the chosen piggy. Come on. Yeah, I'm not going to go with the theme, because the name that I've got is just too cute. Guys and girls, say hello to Truffles. Let's feed him. Now, the great things about boars is they will eat anything. But we need to feed him all kinds to get him happy. Because as you can see, he's quite sad at the moment, so he's not doing much damage and he's losing loyalty. Which is not what we want at all. And how do you make a pig happy? Well, you give him a load of food. I'm going to head back to Karanos, into the warmth of the inn, after I get... Oh, I like that with the... Come on, Truffles, behave. And then let's just... Can I get a good picture of you, dude? You a bit camera shy? Okay, Truffles, my good friend. Yeah, I think boar is the right choice. They eat pretty much all foods that you find. They have the charge ability, which is awesome. Now, let's see if the macro works. Let's test it out. So what should happen is I press 1. Yeah, and he charges in. We put Hunter's Mark in. Great. So yeah, I'm going to take away Tame Beast, but I'm going to put Beast Training there. And we're going to train Growl, rank 1, and he's not level... once he gets to level 10, he'll get that. So he's got Growl, so he can tank better. That's amazing, I'm really happy with that. good old Truffles and Threepwood. What journeys we're going to go on together. Well, I'm quite excited. That's actually maybe just the idea that, you know, we're going to be in a place like Seaman Gorge and it's still going to be me and Truffles. Awesome. Guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this pet spectacular episode of World of Warcraft Classic Era with Threepwood and Truffles. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you're new, please subscribe. It really, really helps me a lot. Thank you for all the support. I love you lots. Stay safe out there. And bye for now.